2026 Chevy Equinox. Welcome back to Improve Autos. For years, the Chevy Equinox was, well, boring. It was a car you rented at the airport, not the car you dreamed of owning. But Chevy just flipped the script. Meet the 2026 Chevrolet Equinox. It's no longer a soft jelly bean. It's a rugged, boxy, tech-loaded SUV that looks like a mini Tahoe. With a shocking low price and a standard screen bigger than an iPad, this might just be the best value SUV in America right now. Pricing and value. Let's get straight to the numbers because this is where Chevy wins. In a world where a Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4 can easily push past $40,000, the Equinox keeps it real. We expect a 2026 model to start right around $29,900 for the LT trim. Even if you step up to the sporty RS or the rugged active trim, you are likely looking at a price tag of $34,000 to $35,000. That is thousands of dollars cheaper than the competition. You get the looks, the tech, and the space, all while keeping your monthly payment reasonable. That is undeniable value. Design, active versus RS. The design is the biggest upgrade. It's wider, taller, and squared off. It finally looks like a truck. Chevy gives you two distinct personalities. First, the RS trim. It's street-focused with 19-inch machine wheels, blacked-out emblems, and a sleek, aggressive grille. But the fan favorite is the active trim. This is for the adventure crowd. It features a unique mesh grille, 17-inch wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires, and an available two-tone white roof that gives it a fantastic retro-modern vibe. It looks properly tough, not just like a lifted hatchback. Performance, the one trick. Under the hood, Chevy keeps it simple, maybe a little too simple. Every 2026 Equinox is powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 175 horsepower. Now here's a pro tip for you buyers. If you can, spend the extra money for all-wheel drive. Why? Because the FWD models get a CVT transmission, which is fine but a bit drony. The all-wheel drive models get a proper 8-speed automatic transmission. It shifts smoother, feels more responsive, and can tow up to 1,500 pounds. It's not a race car, but for commuting and road trips, it's competent and efficient. Interior and tech, class leading. Step inside and the rental car vibes are gone. The cabin is dominated by technology. Standard on every trim is an 11.3-inch infotainment screen paired with an 11-inch digital driver display. That is over 22 inches of screen real estate. It runs Google built in, so you have Google Maps and Spotify right on the dashboard. They also moved the gear shifter to the steering column, which opens up massive space in the center console for storage and coffee cups. The materials in the active trim specifically, the suede-like microfiber seats, feel surprisingly premium for the price point. 2026 Jeep Wrangler. There is no mistaking this silhouette. It's not just an SUV, it's a legend, an icon, and a promise of adventure. This is a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. While every other SUV focuses on comfort, the Wrangler doubles down on capability, heritage, and pure, unadulterated fun. We dive into the refinements of the latest model, focusing on the power, the tech, and why it remains the ultimate vehicle for those who truly love to explore. Heritage and design. The beauty of the Wrangler's design is its refusal to change. The classic slotted grille, the round headlights, and the exposed hinges are all here. For 2026, we expect subtle refinements, updated LED signatures, perhaps a slightly cleaner bumper design, and new wheel options. But the core principle remains: utility and function over trend. It still has the removable doors, the fold-down windshield, and the easy-to-remove soft or hard tops, offering an open-air driving experience no competitor can touch. Performance and the 4xe Hybrid. Under the hood, choice is king. You still have the reliable V6, the powerful turbo 4-cylinder, and the mighty V8 in the Rubicon 392. But the most important powertrain for the future is the 4xe Hybrid. This plug-in hybrid delivers near instant electric torque, which is absolutely critical. With a combined 375 horsepower, the 4xe offers the perfect blend of efficiency, power, and genuine off-road capability that leaves rivals scrambling. Interior and tech. Jeep has quietly modernized the cabin without sacrificing its rugged nature. The dash is dominated by the massive 12.3-inch touchscreen running the latest Uconnect 5 system. This is a huge upgrade for navigation and connectivity. While the floor still features drain plugs, a true Wrangler feature, the materials feel more premium and durable. Crucially, the newest safety features like available blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control make highway driving more relaxing than ever before. 2026 Volkswagen ID4.
The Volkswagen ID.4 was designed to be the people's EV, practical, spacious, and affordable. But let's be honest, its first few years were hampered by slow software and confusing controls. Well, VW is listening. This is the heavily updated 2026 Volkswagen ID.4. It's quieter, faster, and crucially, it fixes every major complaint. This is the comfortable, long-range electric SUV that Americans wanted all along. Pricing. Let's start with the wallet. The ID.4 remains one of the best electric values on the market. We expect the 2026 model, built right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, to start around $41,000 USD before any potential federal or state tax credits. When you factor in the available $7,500 federal EV tax credit, the true price is highly competitive, easily undercutting the Tesla Model Y and making it a smart financial entry point into electric ownership. Range and charging. In the EV world, range is king. While the current model is competitive, the 2026 ID.4 is expected to offer an optional larger battery pack, pushing the maximum range past the critical 300-mile mark. This makes cross-country road trips much more feasible for families. Charging is also getting a big boost. We anticipate improved charging speed to handle over 175 kilowatts, meaning you can add 100 miles of range in well under 15 minutes at a public fast charger. Less waiting, more driving. That's the future. Performance and rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. The ID.4 offers two distinct personalities. The standard rear-wheel drive model is smooth and refined, now offering a slight power bump to around 220 horsepower. But if you need the grip and acceleration, the all-wheel drive Pro model is the choice, pushing power close to 335 horsepower. This acceleration, combined with the low center of gravity from the battery pack, makes the ID.4 feel planted and surprisingly agile for a family SUV. It's effortless power you can rely on every day. Interior and tech fixes. This is the most important part of the update. VW has completely redesigned the interior interface. The slow, clunky 12-inch screen has been replaced with a faster system, and crucially, we expect the return of proper illuminated sliders or physical buttons for the temperature and volume controls, addressing the #1 complaint. The ID.4 remains one of the most spacious EVs in its class, offering enormous legroom and a huge rear cargo area, perfect for families and long luggage runs. 2026 Lexus GX. If you think luxury SUVs have become too soft and rounded, the 2026 Lexus GX 550 is here to change your mind. Lexus has taken the legendary reliability of the Land Cruiser platform, pricing, and trims. Let's get straight to the numbers. The 2026 GX has seen a slight price bump, but it remains a strong value against European rivals. The lineup starts with the GX 550 Premium, which now begins at $66,935. If you want the off-road warrior, the Overtrail trim starts at $74,580, offering all the rugged hardware you need. And for the ultimate experience, the top-tier Luxury Plus trim will set you back $83,400. Yes, it's a premium price, but remember, you aren't just paying for features. You are paying for unmatched resale value and bulletproof reliability. Design. Now let's talk about that presence. The 2026 GX ignores aerodynamics for pure attitude. The upright windshield, the sharp corners, and the wide stance give it an undeniable old-school cool factor. The Overtrail trim is the star here, featuring 33-inch all-terrain tires and blacked-out accents that scream adventure. It's designed to look just as good covered in mud as it does parked at the country club. The signature spindle body grille is integrated better now, looking tough rather than gaping. It is without a doubt the best-looking SUV Lexus has made in decades. Performance. Under that flat hood, the old V8 is gone, but do not mourn it. In its place is a potent 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6. It delivers 349 horsepower and a massive 479 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure is key. It's significantly higher than the old V8, making acceleration effortless. Made it to a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission, the GX 550 feels punchy and responsive. Plus, it's a towing beast. The GX handles it with total confidence. Off-road capability. This isn't a mall crawler. It's a body-on-frame warrior. The secret weapon is the EK-DSS system found on the Overtrail trims. This technology disconnects the sway bars off-road for massive wheel articulation, keeping your tires on the ground. But on the road, it locks them up to keep the SUV flat in corners. It creates a ride that is remarkably composed on the highway and unstoppable on the trail. Combined with a locking rear differential and multi-terrain select, the GX can conquer terrain that would break less
lesser luxury SUVs. Interior and verdict. Inside, Lexus balances utility with comfort. The dashboard is upright and commanding, featuring a massive 14-inch touchscreen, but thankfully, Lexus kept physical dials for climate control. No digging through menus while driving. The 2026 Lexus GX 550 is a masterclass in rugged luxury. 2026 Nissan Sentra SR1. In a world obsessed with expensive SUVs, the sedan is making a quiet comeback. And the 2026 Nissan Sentra SR is leading the charge with sharp style and smart value. This isn't your grandma's Sentra. This is a compact car that looks like it costs twice the price. If you want a fun, reliable, and seriously good-looking commuter car without breaking the bank, this detailed look at the new SR trim is essential viewing. Pricing and value. Let's talk dollars and cents. The Nissan Sentra is built on the philosophy of affordable quality. We expect the highly sought-after SR trim for 2026 to start right around $24,800 USD. For that price, you get a sedan that includes premium LED lighting, unique sporty design elements, and a host of safety technology that often costs extra on rivals like the Corolla or Civic. It is simply one of the best value propositions in the entire compact segment. Design. The SR attitude. The Sentra's greatest asset is its looks, especially in the SR trim. It completely hides its budget pricing. The low, wide stance is aggressive, featuring Nissan's signature V-Motion grille, but the SR elevates it. You get 18-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels, a subtle rear spoiler, blacked-out badging, and the available two-tone roof that makes the car look custom-made. The floating roof design and aggressive sculpting along the sides give it the sporty attitude of a much more expensive sports coupe. Performance and CVT truth. Okay, let's be honest. You don't buy the Sentra for speed. It's powered by a reliable 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine producing 149 horsepower. This power is adequate for city driving and merging onto the highway. It's paired with Nissan's Xtronic CVT transmission. While it won't snap your neck, it is efficient, smooth, and tuned primarily for excellent fuel economy and comfort. This is a commuter car, and its focus is on reliably getting you where you need to go while maximizing your savings. Plus, the standard Nissan Safety Shield 360 gives you crucial peace of mind on every drive. Interior and comfort. This is where the Sentra surprises everyone. Nissan is famous for their zero-gravity seats, which are designed using NASA technology to minimize fatigue, a huge bonus for long commutes. The SR trim takes the cabin luxury up a notch with contrast orange stitching throughout the dash and seats, and a sporty D-shaped steering wheel. You get a crisp 8-inch infotainment screen, which is easy to use, and an available 7-inch digital driver display. The interior doesn't just look good, it's genuinely comfortable and intuitive. So the big question, would you choose the sporty looks and comfort of the Sentra SR over the traditional rivals? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Improve Autos.